Did you know that it takes approximately 10,000 hours to become an expert at something? Which means it takes about 3 years to master something if you do it for 10 hours every single day. That's quite a long time, isn't it? But there are ways to become a genius at whatever you do by spending much lesser than 10,000 hours. This is possible by increasing your brain's capacity to absorb more information. That's what you are going to learn in this video. Taking in information and being able to access it from your brain at all times is the beginning of mastery. There's no end to learning. If used properly, these methods can help you increase your brain's capacity of absorbing information by a massive amount and train you to become an expert learner. Let's get started. Method 1. Put your imagination into action. Why do we forget a great amount of what we've read, but remember almost everything from a movie? Of course, it is because the movie has a visual representation, but there is something more important than that. We remember most of the movie because we enjoy it. This technique can also be applied to remember something you read or learn. Enjoying the reading process is the key to make your learning more effective. This is very important. We learn the most when we are enjoying the process. And it depends on how you use your imagination to make it more enjoyable. For example, if you are reading a story with two main characters, imagine them as two of your friends in real life, or one being you and the other being your friend. Create a high-detailed movie in your mind. This makes it funny, interesting, and more enjoyable. Do not be discouraged if you don't have a great vivid imagination. It grows the more you use it. There's no limit to it. This is one of the reasons why reading is better than watching. Method 2. Pretend you're there. Dive into the subject by pretending you are there. This is possible by using the 5 senses of seeing, hearing, feeling, smelling, and tasting. Suppose you are reading about a person driving a car. See the road, hear the traffic, feel the steering wheel, smell the car. This is basically taking your imagination to the next level and making it even more powerful. Doing this can be extremely helpful to keep yourself from all the distractions and concentrate on what you are reading at the moment. Method 3. Teach what you have learned. Teaching is learning for the second time, and it's the best way to learn. This is one such technique that can blend the information into your mind. Since the maximum amount of people go to the internet when they need to learn something, you can't always find someone to teach. So what can you do? You too, go to the internet. You can go to websites like Yahoo Answers, Flutter, or Quora, find out topics you have read about and answer the questions related to what you have learned. Imagining to teach yourself by simplifying what you are learning can also be helpful. Just talk to yourself like you are explaining it to your friend. Method 4. Make use of the times when you're on autopilot. We spend most hours of the day on autopilot mode, meaning we are not completely conscious while doing daily tasks such as gardening, bathing, cooking, or taking a walk. Most parts of our brain don't need to be active while doing such simple things. The fourth trick is to make use of times like these by giving your brain some work, by remembering what you had learned. Using this method whenever your mind is free is a great way to make your learning more effective. Method 5. Keep the purpose in mind. Concentrate on what is more important. When reading a book, it is better to focus more on what's useful to you, instead of trying to take in all the information you read. Always have a crystal clear purpose of what you are reading and why you're reading. You can start putting this method to use right now by choosing the methods which seem useful from this video. Remember this one advice which could help you for the rest of your life. The information which is given most importance stays in your mind and won't be easily forgotten. All you have to do is keep an open mind while reading so that you don't miss anything useful. Using these methods can help you remember more than 90% of what you read. Also keep in mind to not jump into another book right after you finish reading a book. Give yourself the time to understand and completely process the information. Scan through the subheadings and important points of the book a few times. Let's take a look at these methods once more. Put your imagination into action. Pretend you are there. Teach what you have learned. Use the time when you're on autopilot. Know why you're reading. These are the simple tricks to read smarter. Like this video if you found it helpful. For more useful content, subscribe to our channel and tap the bell icon to never miss a video. Don't forget to enjoy learning, stay positive, and have a nice day.